Welcome to Aries reading. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can also look at fifth house for a love reading. It's really good to do. Any combination of those things can be really helpful to you. Just make sure that you're following your intuition and only putting together the stories that fit you, okay? Don't make it fit. That is the easiest way to get steered in the wrong direction with tarot. Make sure it fits your story. This is great for cross watchers too. I am pulling this for December 2021. However, time and energy are fluid. So if you watch this later on, it's fine. It is for you when you find it. This is just when I'm pulling it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get some Palo Santo here in a minute. I just feel like shuffling. We're going to get the storyline, and then we're going to do archetype cards that tell us about the people in this situation, you and your person. We'll also get telltale cards that give all kinds of descriptors, physical descriptors, location, preferences, all kinds of things. And then we'll do zodiac charms, we'll do letter initials, and we're going to do some channeled songs, which is my very favorite new thing. I just got a new deck created. It's called the Modern Love Lyrics deck. There are 140 different lyrics with all kinds of different situations within them. And so we're going to be channeling those. And then at the end, for those of you that are new to my channel, I do a single card pull for anyone that requests one. So I'll look at the last Aries reading and see if anyone requested for me to pull them a card. And I do a free mini reading at the end of the reading for you. So if you'd like me to do that for you next time, just ask in the comments. Just, you know, card please, or draw me a card. And in the next Aries reading, I'll do that. I haven't been doing it very long, so I don't have as many requests yet. But one of the advantages of being a small channel is that I can connect more one-on-one with you that way, and I'm very happy to do it. You can ask me to do that in any of my readings that you watch, as many as you want. Okay. I've been doing some great pick a card readings too. Just so you know, I just did one on what it looks like to you versus what's actually happening in reality. It's a 6 pick a card reading, so it got very specific. So you might want to go check that out if you haven't yet. Just make sure the energy is nice and clear. We're all good. Some for me, some for you guys. I've already called on spirit, grounded and protected, so we're good to go. Okay, so let's get, hold on. Recovering from a cold here. Let's get the storyline for Aries. Storyline for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Okay. Fifth house is good too. Most people don't say that, but it is a good thing to look at if you know yours. So we got the 7 of Cups, and we got the 7 of Coins. 2 sevens to start out the reading. So we got 7 different cups here. So there's a lot up in the air, Aries, and it's feeling like it needs to get grounded. Oh, it's the 8 of Coins. It's not the 7. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My Roman numerals. It's the 8. So there's this feeling of needing to stop having everything in this connection up in the air and to get down to work and invest in it. I mean, it's trying to ground it and really start investing in this connection. You can't leave it up in the air forever, right? So let's see more about that. Too much up in the air. It's like you want to get to reality. You know, you want to get to something solid that you can build on and put your energy into and put your investment, your time, and even your money into. You want to build with someone. And you know, you feel like this is your soulmate with the Lovers here. This is definitely a soulmate energy, if not twin flame. We do have the 4 candles here that are lit, and that's like 4 of Wands right in front of the Lovers. So this very well could be also twin flame connection, but I'm going to say it can be either because of the card. So depending on what you resonate with, is soulmate or twin flame. But there are 2 more candles here on the wall. So that's 6 of Wands. This is someone you could really, really do well with. You want this to go public. I mean, you want to have a public relationship with this person. You don't want to have to, like, keep this ungrounded forever. You want this to be your person. You want to claim that to the world. Temperance. Let me get one more. No. Let me get one more. Tell me about temperance. The Three of Wands. And okay, I'm going to save those for in a minute. I've already got the next cards lined up, but we got to read these first. So the Three of Wands and temperance. I feel like this person is being very patient about their future. They're waiting for something to come in before they feel like they can move forward. And they're being very patient about it. Aries. There's been a lot of focus on passion and not enough on emotion here, which is maybe problematic for you. You know this person is passionate about you, but you need them to declare their emotions. But I feel like they're not doing that until something, and we're going to ask what something is here, but they're waiting for something. The reason it's still up in the air is that they're waiting for something, a ship to come in. You know, they're waiting for something. It could be financial. And they feel like once this comes in, it's going to bring their happiness with it. There's this big sun on the mast of the ship, on the sail. And there's all these suns on it. It's like this is going to bring all their happiness, whatever they're waiting for. And then we've got cards that are already flipped. So look, they're waiting for their financial independence. They're waiting for an end to some conflict, and they feel like they're stuck until it comes. They have a mental conflict about this. They don't feel good enough, and they don't feel ready enough until this, whatever it is, there's some kind of investment or financial opportunity that they can see in the horizon. They can see it's coming to them, and it's going to give them their financial independence. But until then, they're fighting with themselves about, like, even talking to you about emotion. I mean, they can show you passion. They feel like that's safer, but they can't talk to you about the emotion until they feel stable and grounded enough to actually offer you something solid on their own. They need to be single too, and maybe this person is not single. That's kind of a 50-50 though. I don't feel like that's for everyone. They do feel very stuck. They feel very, I'm going to say actually precarious, not stuck. This is a precarious energy to me. They feel like they're balancing, like they're balancing all these cups in the air. They're balancing the good stuff with the bad stuff, trying to avoid any of the cups spilling. They don't want the good stuff to spill out and go away. They don't want the bad stuff to spill out and get on them, bite them. Okay. Tell me more about this. I want to know, I'm going to ask some, I don't usually ask specifics at this point, but I want to ask some specifics. Tell me about this thing that they're waiting for. Tell me about the thing that they're waiting for. What do we need to know about that? That's going to make them feel stable and good on their own. Tell me about this thing. Hold on. I need another deck. I need this one. I'm seeing this one. So this is the After Tarot. Tell me about this thing they're waiting for. No, I don't need a whole stack. Just one card. Two, maybe. Okay. 3, 4. Oh, okay, wait. I will take what I get. Sorry. Okay, Judgment. Judgment. Queen of Cups. The Moon. The King of Cups in reverse. Okay. This person sees you as their counterpart. Absolutely sees you as their counterpart. But they don't see themselves ready to be your counterpart yet. So they know that they are, and they want this relationship, but currently they're not quite ready to be that for you. And it has something to do, it's coming out right on top of that Nine of Pentacles. It has something to do with their stability. It's not their emotion. The emotion is there. They're just not talking about it. The King of Cups has a ton of emotion, but they don't say a lot. But they do view you as counterparts in love. Queen of Cups, King of Cups, counterparts in emotion. They feel like you have the similar emotion for each other. They're just, they need to right themselves before they can be your counterpart. And what you don't understand here with the moon right on top of the Nine of Pentacles, you don't understand what they're waiting for. There is something that they're waiting for that's going to give them some kind of stability. But you can't see it. It's hidden from you. And it feels kind of painful to you. You wonder if they really do care because they're not showing the emotion. They've showed you some passion, but they're not showing the emotion. And it's because they don't feel like they can until they're grounded and stable in some way. But look, I do see them having a realization here. Tell me about the Judgment. I need to know what's coming up with the Judgment. What realization are they having? What's the realization and how is it going to come? I always jump the gun on this. Let's just ask one question. How is this realization coming? Tell me about the realization. Oh, I think something flipped. Tell me about the realization that they're going to have. What is the realization? I think we know it is. How is it coming? How's it coming? Okay. We got Ten of Swords in reverse. Swords are about mental clarity. It's all in their head. So them staying back from you because of this thing that they're waiting for, they actually don't have to stay away from you, but in their head, this is pretty painful to have to do it, but they feel like they do. And what I just was saying this in the Scorpio, I think, reading. If you have any tie to Scorpio, you might want to check that out. But I was just saying in the Scorpio reading that, look, people underestimate the power of swords. So swords are what's in your mind. So your mind, what you perceive in your mind is your reality. And there's just no way around that. So if someone has a block in their head, the block isn't just in their head, it's real for them. And so they have to find a way to break that block free before they can move past it. That's maybe more real than a tangible object in front of you. So this person needs to come to the realization that they can end this painful cycle. They don't have to stay away from you. They don't have to wait for this thing to come in. They just feel like they do. They just think that they do. I want to look at this card particularly. This person is really afraid that that the lack of coming forward, because there's a dead person here holding the Ace of Swords. This person is actually kind of afraid that the lack of them coming towards you is going to kill the relationship off. They're really actually afraid that their silence is going to ruin everything. But at the same time, the block of them coming forward without this thing coming in, without them feeling more stable, is just as powerful. And so this is right on top of this Five of Wands, this mental conflict that they're having. Like, they want to come forward. They know they need to come forward. They know that their silence could kill things off. But they truly feel like they need this stability before they come forward. And I feel like you're oblivious to all of this. You just don't know because they don't let you see it. What they need to realize is that they could end this if they want to, if they can get that mental block removed. What else do we need to know about this situation? What else would be helpful to know right now? All right. Oh, I've got a bunch of stuff flipped over. Let me just fix my deck. It's too much. Okay, what else do we need to know about this situation? Okay, the Six of Swords. Look, it's going to get better. You're going to get to a calmer place with this person. They're coming for you for a calmer place too. So this person, this after tarot, it's a little different. So we got this person in the boat. They're getting off of the boat and they're holding 4 swords and leaving 2 in the boat. So like they will make this decision. They're going to ground this decision. The swords are buried in the boat. They're going to ground the decision. The boat is grounded at dry dock here. And, or, well, I mean, not quite, but it's on the shore. And the person is holding 4 swords. So they look, they've been in this resting kind of phase. You know, they've been in this no talky phase, no talking. But here you are behind this rock. I mean, you're kind of dejected too. There's a child here as well. Hold on. I'm looking at it wrong. Sometimes your perspective is really important, because what you see as one way can really be another way. I just did the pick a card reading on perspective too. Make sure and check that out, because I'm seeing that here. I think that you could find it very enlightening. But look, this person is coming for you. And there could be a child involved for someone. For someone, there's a child involved. And I feel like the person is coming for them too. Maybe you have kids with this person, or you want to have kids with this person. Maybe they have kids and they feel like that you will be someone who would shelter and protect them where other people haven't. I'm also getting that vibe. But it's going to get to a calmer place. Okay, that's something important to know. This is not going to stay like this forever. I think the ship is going to come in, because we got the guy on a boat. And here's the boat at shore. And we're waiting for a ship to come in. Like, it's going to come in. And when it does, things are going to get a lot better. Yeah, I mean, it's a fated connection. It's supposed to happen this way. Everything is happening as it's meant to. And justice is going to be served here in this connection. Look, karma, the wheel of karma is turning the way it's supposed to turn. Things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. Even if with the moon here, you don't quite understand it or see it. If you choose to stay the course here and, you know, talk to this person when they come into you, you don't have to wait around for them. Don't do that. But if you choose to talk to this person when they come into you and give them a chance to hear them out, I feel like justice will be brought to the situation, and you're going to understand. They're going to tell you about what this thing is and why they had to stay back. And when you do, I feel like you will feel justice has been served. You will feel like this was fated to happen this way once you learn about this thing. Okay. All right, I feel like that's the reading here. Let's get archetype cards to look at who these people are. Make sure and stay till the end. We'll have the channeled song lyrics at the end, which is so much fun. You're going to actually have a choice of lyrics. Okay. And I love the Telltale cards too, all those descriptors that we get of who we're dealing with. This is you and your person. Okay. So let's look at the archetypes first. So look at who the people are. And I like using the 7 energies too, so I'm going to use those as well. So 1 card for the first person in this connection. That's either you or your person. 1 card. And you need to decide which side that you're on. Only you're going to know that. I do have both male and female watchers, quite a few of both. And I don't know who's masculine and who's feminine, but I believe we have both on this channel. So we've got the animal, and we've got, and we've got a connector. Hold on. Okay, and the heart. So 1 person is the animal person. 1 person is the underworld person, and what's connecting them is the heart. Wow, that's really nice energy. Okay. I don't always get these connectors, but when they come up, it's, okay, God, we got 2 connectors. One just fell out of my shelf. That just happened in the last reading too. Hold on, I'm making sure no, nothing else falls out. We can only take so many cards. The Starborn. Oh, you guys might be starseeds. I got that in Scorpio too. There's a lot of tie to Scorpio from Aries reading. If you have a tie to Scorpio, you might want to check it out because that's really interesting how this is coming out. So look, the connectors are the heart and the Starborn. You could definitely be, this is my starseed card in this deck. Starseeds are people who originated in other places and have come here. So you're not from Earth, okay? You don't have to believe that, but some people do. And for those that do, this is going to resonate. Give me a card for the animal person. Give me a clarifier for the animal person. Clarifier for the animal person. Clarifier for the animal person. Whoa. Clarifier for the animal person. Okay, I feel like it's that one. Great and full. A clarifier for the underworld person. Body and soul. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the animal person on my left here. So the animal person with great and full. This is someone who is very earthy. They very well could be an earth sign. Or in their top three, they probably have a lot of earth in their chart. I would definitely say that. This person could have blue eyes too. Just a side note, they don't have to, but I just got that hit. I've never said that about this card before, but they could have blue eyes. They probably have beautiful eyes, very noticeable eyes. Even if they're not blue. They could be light colored too. This person sees far. I mean, their sight is really an important thing about them. With great and full, this person is incredibly abundant. I feel like this is a manifester. I feel like this is someone that whenever someone is around them, they feel like this person is kind of overflowing with love. They have a lot to give. They're very abundant in the things that are important. Love, caring, connection, depth, interest in other people. This person, the animal person, sees into other people really, really well. This is someone that knows how other people are feeling. They can feel it. Things just tend to grow around this person. And what I mean by grow is what they touch kind of turns to gold. You know, this is someone that continually is improving themselves. And because they're continually improving themselves, life around them is continually improving. They may have come from a pretty dark place too. I'm seeing the depths of dark, but there's so much light around them now. Really, really nice energy. So the underworld person, this is someone that's been in a darker place. This is someone that's emerging from a darker place. I feel like this person could have experimented with drugs. I feel like they could have substance issues. They definitely have demons from childhood that they're dealing with. I see them trying to balance out their dark and light really hard though, and they're still dispelling some old stuff. So this underworld person is still trying to completely remove themselves from dark energy. They still have some dark energy around them. They have people around them that are not very trustworthy and that kind of do things behind their back. They're just starting to see the color in life. The color in life is just starting to come out for this person just a little bit. They're starting to see too. And I feel like this person has the ability to have sight like the animal person does, but their eyes are just barely opening to it. They're newer to it. Things are still a little hazy for them, but they're starting to see it. And they are trying to get away from people that would just eat them alive, though. They've been in a bad place. They've been in a bad spot, but this person is getting better. Body and soul. They're just starting to understand the connection between those two things. that the reality isn't just your body. It's just not the tangible. And the 3D reality is also the 5D, and they're starting to see it. I feel like this person, when they come to the place that they need to be, when they're feeling stable and secure, they truly want to give themselves body and soul to the animal person. Body and soul. I mean, absolute. This is an absolute connection. And this animal person has a lot of abundance to share with the body and soul person. This is a gorgeous connection. And the connecting energy is the heart. We already talked about the Starborn, so I'm going to leave that out. I think that was just an extra message. But these people are connected through the heart space. These people balance each other out in a way that no one else ever will. They balance each other's light and dark, is what I'm seeing. They both have dark. They've both been in dark places, right? The animal's been to dark places too, but they have a lot of light around them now. This underworld person is just starting to really assimilate the light in and see it and let it in. But like the connector between the two of them is they help each other stay really beautifully balanced, and they bring color to each other's world like they've never seen. Look at this pink all around the heart, all around the black and white. They bring pink, and pink is heart, you know. And pink is heart chakra. They balance each other's heart chakra. There's so much love here. This is a really, really pretty energy. I'm really hopeful for this connection for Aries. Okay, let's get some Telltale cards and get some descriptors of these people. Remember, not all of these need to resonate because they're for a lot of people. So it's just something needs to reach out and give you an aha, okay? So the first one is goofy. Someone is silly. They like to be silly. They probably tell funny jokes or do funny things to make the other one laugh. I like that. Or other people laugh. Tolerates kids. So someone here might not be very much of a kid person, or they haven't been around kids very much. So, or they probably don't have any, or if they do, they might like be the person that holds a baby like this. Like, I'm not sure what to do with this thing. That's the kind of thing. Iowa. Someone has a connection to Iowa. Blonde hair is a thing here. Someone hates social media. They're just kind of over social media. Even if they liked it before, they're out of it now. Like, take it or leave it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Someone is very patient or has learned a lot of patience here. Someone has long hair. Someone really enjoys walking. Maybe that's their cheap form of exercise. Mountain lover. We get this in there's so much connection with you guys in mountains. Everybody gets that card. Athletic. Again, someone's very athletic. There's a lot of Tiger to Scorpio. Keep saying it. Tendency to numb pain. So someone does use substances to try and numb it. I'm pretty sure it's an underworld person. Conventionally attractive. Most people would think that this person is attractive. Maybe have symmetrical features or just very warm presence or something. I don't know. Someone really likes talking dirty. Someone is an empath, empathetic. High sex drive. That probably goes with the talking dirty. I'm going to put that right there. Can't take all this. Unconventionally attractive. Someone else here is unconventionally attractive. So they're still attractive, and they could be conventionally attractive as well. But there's something different about them that just draws you in. Beach lover. Someone is very spiritual. Grateful. Someone practices gratitude. They're grateful for everything they have around them. Someone has short hair. So we've got kind of an opposites thing going on there. Travels on vacation, so they don't really like staycation so much as going somewhere new, exploring somewhere new. Animal lover, someone loves their pets or different animals, even in nature. I think that, okay, one more, stuck to my finger. Okay, this person will have sex anywhere, table, floor, counter, I don't care. Okay, there's a lot about that here. All right, let's get zodiacs. We're going to do zodiacs, initial charms, and then we'll do channeled songs. Okay, so these don't all have to resonate. I'm going to pull 3 for you and your person. Oh, I'm sorry, I know that's loud. Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. Okay, remember I kept saying Scorpio. Check that out. All right, Aquarius, Sag, and Scorpio. Let's get initials. These could be the first letter of your first, last, middle initial, your middle name, I should say, your nickname. They could spell something out for you. It could be a location. I feel like that's it. Okay, so we have HJ. 2 H's, so you could have 2 H's in your name, or definitely an H, I feel like. J, A. There's a blank. Someone isn't ready to be called out. Jax. Someone's name could be Jackson. You could live on Jackson Street, something like that. Ajax, I'm hearing too. Are you washing dishes with Ajax soap? There's a T, an L, an R, and an F. Let's see what I get from that. I'm hearing Jane. I'm hearing Janice, Janet, the JA names. FR names too. Frank, Francine. I'm also hearing France. Something to do with France. XLT. Someone might be tall and their shirt size is XLT. It's probably a male person because that's like generally male sizing. Maybe they have to have tall, like I'm seeing that they have to have tall shirts. Like regular ones hit them funny. I'm seeing Alf. Did someone watch that show? That was a horrible show. The alien that ate cats. I'm also seeing Jarl. Is someone Scandinavian descent, and maybe even like Scandinavian royalty or something like that. I don't know. Could be a previous life thing too, but I think maybe your heritage is Norwegian, Swedish, Finnish, Danish. I'm also seeing axe, like just is someone splitting firewood recently. And someone is actually a little bit worried about tax season coming up, like paying their taxes. Like they're just thinking, God, that's going to hit my pocketbook. I'm also seeing Jill. I'm seeing Ralph too. Ralph is here. I'm also seeing Juan. Yeah, okay, I'm going to let it go. And we're going to do songs. All right, what are our 3 options? We're going to do Appetite. This is a really, really beautiful, deep, like deep sea Caribbean blue. I love this. And we're going to do Black Tourmaline. And we're going to do Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz Heart. Okay, these are your 3 options for song lyrics. I'm going to pull 3 lyrics from my new Modern Love Lyrics Oracle deck. And we're going to see what your person would say to you through music. What would your person say to you through music? So we've got 1 there. And there's all kinds of different situations in these cards. They're not all just happy, lovey lyrics. There's all kinds of different stuff that you could be coming out here. So they're actually pretty deep. I like them. Okay, 1 more for rose quartz. 1 more for rose quartz. Let's see. No. Hold on. There's 140 cards in this deck. It's really hard to shuffle, but I couldn't limit it more than that. I actually wanted more, but I knew I couldn't shuffle anything bigger. Okay, so I like that. So for the Apatite, this beautiful Caribbean type blue, deep blue, it's the Unforgiven 2 by Metallica. And what I've felt, what I've known, turn the pages, turn to stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? Yeah, what I've felt, what I've known. So sick and tired of staying alone. Could you be there? This is all about a person that is wondering if, after everything, could you still be there? Could we still do this? Should they open the door to you? That's all about this. Flip-flop the energy if you need to, right? You know if it's from you. Okay, Black Tourmaline. This is Beautiful Soul by Jesse McCarthy. Am I crazy for wanting you? Maybe. Do you think you could want me too? I don't want to waste your time. Do you see things the way I do? I just want to know that you feel it too. There's nothing left to hide. So it's just really that feeling of wanting to know how you feel. It's like they feel something for you and they want to know if you feel it back. And they don't want to hide it anymore. They just want it out in the open. Okay, for the Rose Quartz Heart, for this last one. What I find interesting about this Rose Quartz Heart is there's this inclusion on one side that makes it, otherwise it would be such a perfect kind of bland color, but then there's this really beautiful inclusion, and it reminds me that your scars make you beautiful too. You know, too much perfection is face app, right? It's fake. Too much perfection is fake. We all have these beautiful inclusions in our soul and in our body and in our heart, and they just make you more beautiful and more interesting. So it's How Would You Feel by Ed Sheeran. How would you feel if I told you I loved you? It's just something I want to do. So this person really just wants to come out and tell you they love you. And with the heart, that makes so much sense. They want to know if it's safe to do it. Like, how would you feel? They're kind of like, I want to, but do you want me to? Nice for Aries. Okay, please hit the like for me if you like my energy and you like the channel. I genuinely appreciate that exchange. Thank you so much for the people that take the time to do it. Make sure and ask for a card pull if you want me to pull you a card in the next reading. I think there was one person that wanted one in this one. It's a brand new thing I'm doing. Yeah, Odette. We're going to pull Odette a card here in just a moment. Okay, let me move everything back around. I am running out of places to put crystals. I've got so many. I'm going to have to find another way to organize them. Happiness. Odette, I'm really seeing the happiness here for you. Let's see what cards we get to go with that. I'm going to use the Illuminated. Let's get a card for Odette. Since she's the only one that asked, I'm going to get whatever comes out. There's two. Three of Swords and King of Swords in reverse. What's on the bottom? I'm going to pull that one. Seven of Swords. Man, what's going on? What's messing with your happiness, Odette? Look, there's been heartbreak here. King of Swords in reverse. Someone is not talking to you. You feel like you deserve clarity from someone. You feel like they're not giving it to you. And you feel like they're actually, man, you feel like they're toxic. You feel like they're sneaky. Whoever this person is that hurt your heart, you feel like they care too much about what people think, and it's brought you a lot of unhappiness. It's like, we want to do this, but I want to turn it around. So how can we turn that around? Page of Swords, you're not even looking at them anymore. You're not even interested in looking at them anymore. You were really disappointed with this person, Odette, is what I'm feeling. And I feel like you're taking a break from love. I'm usually not going to do this many cards for a single card pull, but since she's the only one that asked, hey, she gets extra. 9 of Wands. I mean, I see you putting all that what felt like wasted energy behind you. And I see that you're going to go forward with a passionate new beginning. It's going to happen. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But I see something beautiful for you. Queen of Cups and 4 Wands. It's going to get better. You're going to have your happiness after the heartbreak. You know, and the reason you're going to have it is because you're in Empress energy. You're in this loving, caring. When you are really in, I should say it that way. When you are truly in beautiful, independent energy where you know you're good on your own and you're stable on your own and you're loving and giving and empathetic and caring, this happiness is coming for you. It's coming for you. I even see marriage here if that's what you want. Okay? All right. Work on the self-love. You know, that's the biggest thing with the 9 of Cups here, ending that. Work on this. You know, the 5 of Cups was under that, and it's like you have to stop looking at the pain of the past and start looking at the possibility of the future. And once you get into that really good place on your own, you're going to attract something gorgeous in for you. I can see that. All right, that's the end of the reading. Thank you so much. I hope this helped you. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.